Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are working on some jet skis tonight. We've got a 1992 Yamaha LX that runs on premix right now. We have a 1995 VXR that currently has the oil tank and oil pump on it. We are going to be removing the oil pump, and then this one will also run on premix, so we can just run them on the same fuel. So I'm going to take the pump off, disconnect the hoses from the carburetor, and then remove the oil tank and the feed hose. And then got this block off plate, which comes with a gasket and got some high temp gasket sealer. And we're gonna slap that all on there, and then she'll be ready to run on premix. I don't have to worry about draining the fuel lines or anything because both of these skis are still winterized from over the winter. So she will be ready to run when I just fill up the tank with premix, and it'll be good to go from there. Here we go. All right, snagged ourselves a little 10mm wrench. Let's break this thing loose. So there's a lot of things that you can find on the internet. People say you should take your oil pump off or run it on premix, or some people say it's fine, it's not a big deal if you make sure it's okay. To be honest, this one hasn't given us any issues. Probably got, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6 hours of runtime on it last summer. Didn't have any problems, but for me it was just a hassle of carrying 2 different cans of fuel if we wanted to refuel stuff, because we had to carry a can of straight petrol and then the 2-stroke oil, and then we had to carry a different can of premix, one for one ski, one for the other. So what this is going to be able to do is this is going to give me the peace of mind to know that we're not going to have any issues with the oil pump going out, and then we'll only have to carry pre-mixed fuel. So I think from what I've read, people say run it at about 50-to-1 pre-mixed. I don't have the manual for either one of these skis. Anybody knows if that's the correct mixture or not, let me know. We'll kind of see what happens. So far, I ran that one at 51 for a while, and the engine didn't blow up. I may just go to 45-to-1, just be a little bit on the safe side, but both these skis were running pretty good last summer. Did winterize them. I put some fogging oil in the spark plug holes in the carburetors, and so far we haven't filled them back up yet with gas. I tried to run them, but we will get to that once we get this block off plate in place. And then I got to, I'm going to put a primer as well on the fuel line. This one has a choke, and sometimes it was a little bit of a booger to start. It was being grumpy, so that's the next project. All right, get those bolts loose. That should just pop right off there. Very nice. Okay. Looks like there is somewhat of an old gasket on there. Yeah. And so, alright, we're going to snag a razor blade, get that all cleaned off. This is what we got for the new part. Came with a new gasket and just a little block off plate, and it's got some little wavy washers to hold it in there once we get it in. So I'm gonna grab some brake clean, we'll spritz that off real quick, make sure she's nice and clean. Very nice. these are supposed to get torqued down to like 850 picometers. So you just kind of do that, put your pinky on the 10mm wrench, and you just pull until you feel it pop right in here. And that feels like a well done steak. You know you've reached the right torque. Pinky and stick. Nice. Right. Okay. Those you don't want to go, I guess, too crazy because it is an aluminum cast housing. Alright, that's going to take 287 hours until that stuff is fully cured. And then it should be right as rain. Good to go. Alright. There we go. Block off plate installed. Oil pump thing removed. Now we just gotta block some hoses. Alright, here we go. Make sure you're going to the right hoses. Actually, you know what? Instead of cutting these, I'm just gonna cut these little zip ties right here. Boom. Just disconnect that. Okay, now got these two hoses that are going through the carburetor. So they will be under vacuum, but we're not really going to be concerned about that because we're just going to put a screw in them and hopefully they'll plug in. Alright, capped off oil lines. There we go. That's the block off plate.
Thanks for watching. Bye.